Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It is lunchtime. Mm-mm-mm. It is lunchtime, and I'm having a barbecue sandwich. A barbecue sandwich. Let's throw these away. So I'm about halfway done with my food. I have my drink, Milo's. I got some fruit. But today's topic is let's talk about workplace bullying. Jesus. Mm-hmm. I'll throw these stuff away. Again, happy Tuesday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We threw the chips away. So let's talk about happy Tuesday. Happy Monday. Hi. Let me know who you are in the chat. And today's video, lunchtime video, is hi, top one edit. Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about workplace bullying. I don't know if y'all seen the lady that stabbed the manager at McDonald's. Have y'all ever experienced? I love Louisiana. Have y'all ever experienced workplace bullying? Comment below if you've ever experienced a workplace bullying. Like, have you been bullied at work by a manager, your coworkers? Nope, I don't know Iran, but good afternoon. So the question is, have you ever experienced workplace bullying? I have. I'm going to put both my hands up. I have experienced workplace bullying. No, workplace bullying is not fun at all. It is not fun at all. It is mentally, physically exhausting. Now, the young lady, yes, it like if I didn't have a good support system, a good prayer life, I would probably have snapped. Now, I'm not condoning any violence. Like, I don't condone violence. I don't think that, don't go, killing people, but workplace bullying can drive you to that place. And a lot of times, and I'm speaking on my experience with workplace bullying. You go to HR and you tell them what's going on, what's how your manager, your supervisor, even your coworkers are harassing you, being mean to you, mistreating you, looking over you. Now, what the young lady did, I do not condone that, but HR needs to take this stuff seriously. It needs to be taken and dealt with very seriously because people are losing their lives behind this. Now, what the young lady did, was not called for. Now, somebody, you do not need to lose your life, because at the end of the day, you're going to be sitting behind a prison wall, and that other person has now lost their life. They left behind their family. But if you are a person that is doing the bullying, you need to really do a self-evaluation. Do not go around bullying people. Most of We go to work, to make a living, to take care of our families, take care of ourselves. We don't go to work to, for drama and, mental, life is already crazy enough. Don't try to create, more craziness on the job. But HR needs to take workplace bullying, and when somebody says that a manager or a coworker is, causing mental anguish on them, you guys need to take that serious. And from my experience, working working and working working, HR does not take that stuff serious. Now, what the young lady should have did was, quit the job, and, took her rant out online, put a viral video out to McDonald's, letting them know, recording what was going on, not going in, putting not going in, putting, killing the lady. No, I don't. No, that wasn't right. The lady that did it had already had, a slap on the wrist prior to. But there has been so many instances within the last couple years of workplace violence, supervisors being mean, coworkers being mean, and people just snap. People just snap, and they just don't. They lose it. But workplace bullying is for real. It is real, and I've experienced. I can put both my hands up. Me myself, I've experienced it, and HR does not do anything about it. And again, people don't go to work. We go to work to, we only spend like 1% of our time at home with our family. But the other 99% of the time, we are at the job. So you got this, our jobs, they're like a second family to us. A second family. That's where we spend most of our time. So we don't go to, and I can tell you from my experience with the workplace bullying, I just pray, take my mental health days, and I just let God do his thing. And when I tell you, the one of the places I worked, the lady, they had to call in a third party consulting firm to investigate the supervisor, because everybody kept leaving. And people would often say, "Oh, I'm leaving, for a better job, a better this, a better that." But truth be told, they were leaving because of the supervisor. That lady was cray. She was crazy. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all, when I went into the job, it was like going into a spiritual battle. Like I was going into a freaking war zone. And this was my job. Like, I played gospel music. I was just like, Lord, please take the will every day that I was at that place. And they sent that third party person to come in and investigate her. And next thing I know, got a call. I even did an interview with the consulting firm. Next thing I know, they was hauling her off on a stretcher. And it's just like, don't get to, and if you are experiencing workplace bullying, please record everything. Write down everything. Do not, try to argue with them. If it's all possible, just leave. Like, leave and try to find another job. But also, take legal action. Like, record everything, date it. Don't get so to the point where you're so frustrated, so angry, that you want to, take someone else's life. No, it should never get to that point. If you're that angry and you're that frustrated, record it, leave the job, and go and find another job and just record it and take legal action. You should never, 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 it should never reach the point to where you have to take somebody else's life. But I tell you, I wish I can go into more about it, but even in higher education, there is still workplace bullying, and HR does not, they do not take that stuff serious. The only time they start taking this stuff serious is when somebody has lost their lives or when it reaches like national news. But most of the time, HR just like just sweeps it under the rug. They all try to move. They'll move you, but they won't move the problem. Move the problem and see how that problem fits in with another group. And if that problem is still causing problems in the new group, then it wasn't you, it was the problem. That and HR does not do that. HR want to wants to move the person that's not causing a problem. And like I said, I have experienced. Comment below if you've ever experienced workplace bullying. Again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I had my lunch. I had some fruit. So I'm going to wash my mango. But yeah, we were talking about workplace bullying and the young lady that now is sitting in jail, probably going to be in prison for the rest of her life. And now they probably then upgraded that charge to capital murder. But you don't have to take anybody's life. If it gets to that point, just leave. Just, pack your bags and leave. Because eventually, that person, will come back. Karma will come back and get that person that's mistreating you. And as managers, supervisors, you need to, be considerate, the way you treat people. Again, happy Monday. Happy Monday. So what am I eating? This is a cherry plum. I think it's a cherry plum. And we were talking about workplace bullying. Comment below if you've ever experienced workplace bullying. Comment below. Again, welcome if you're new here. Welcome to TJ Inspires. We talk about life, we talk about food, we do food reviews, we do lunchtime. I have some new videos out. We talk about college success, we talk about life, I'm in a series now called Faith Driven Entrepreneurship, making sure that we include Jesus Christ in everything that we do. So I'm an author. I'm a doctor of education. So thank you guys for subscribing, liking. Today, we just had lunch. I had a barbecue sandwich. This is a cherry plum. Again, happy Monday. And the question is, have you ever experienced workplace bullying before? Comment below. I have. I have experienced workplace bullying. It is not fun, mentally, physically. How are you doing? Thank you guys for subscribing. So, the question of the day, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Have you ever experienced workplace bullying? Chime in below. Have you ever been bullied? Are you the bully? Are you causing, stress on people at work? If you're the bully, you need to get yourself checked. And if you are the person that's experiencing the bully, write down if you're the person getting bullied at work, you need to write down the date, the time, and record everything. Record, 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 record. And if all possible, get out before it's too late, before you get to the point of exploding. Get out. Don't let anybody cause you to sit and be in jail for the rest of your life. God has more purpose for you than that. If he will provide for you. And if you are an HR official watching this video, please take workplace bullying seriously. If someone comes to you in confidentiality that they're experiencing XYZ, then as an HR official, you need to take that stuff serious. Stop sweeping stuff under the rug. All right, people. Again, comment below if you've ever experienced workplace bullying. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Don't forget to put your post notifications on. Peace, love, and blessings.